What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas May. Looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And y'all know it's Monday. I'm with the boys. It's Man Cave. Up top right, we have the one, the only Uniqo Williams. How you doing today?
I'm good. What's good?
And right beside him, we have the one and only Monray Hudson. How you doing today, Monray?
What's up? Announcement from y'all from an unknown location that nobody would ever know right now. Secret
Nigga, are you solid
coming.
Snake?
Hey, don't ask too many questions.
Yo, that green literally played into like a green screen. And it worked.
Don't ask questions. We out here doing secret missions.
Are you about to use a inflatable balloon to take that cargo somewhere?
Don't ask questions. Uniqo is getting too close. I might have to. No, never mind. No, hey, everybody, welcome to Man Cave. Welcome to Man Cave.
Yeah.
Are you about to stealthily use a cargo box to capture me? Anyway, I'm about to just steer clear of all cardboard boxes. Anyway, yeah, Man Cave.
Yeah. Today we have a topic called lower your standards. Should you lower your standards? As men, we usually have the woman must do this. We must have a woman that's that. We must have a 10. We might have that. Just like we women typically have standards. Like we don't want to settle. People, this is becoming more and more occurrence lately that people seem to have these standards and you can't check a box. The reason I came up with this topic is because I saw a man that said, why come the woman can't cook and clean her? The guy responded simply because she's tired from work. And my thought was, if you can't afford for her just to cook and clean and she has to work just as many hours as you do, maybe that's not a box you can check off. So that's the thought process of the episode. So I just want people to get into it. And should men make sure you know what boxes you check off. So we're going to start with Monte. Talk to him, Monray.
Man, let's keep it a bean. You should have nothing but queens. We should be running. We run everything. You already know. You know how it goes. But nah. Seriously, my bad. Had a snake bone. But nah, really though, your standards should be realistic. That's the main thing I try to say, and I try to keep it. Your standards should be realistic. That's the problem. It's not that you should quote unquote lower them. They should be reasonable for whatever your situation is in life, mentally, physically, financially, all that kind of stuff. We can't be out here. Now, on a whole, I would say men's standards aren't too wild, at least when it comes to like recent social media transactions and interactions and things. They haven't been as wild as some other ones, but like if you are an average guy, to say, hey, I'm accepting nothing less than Rihanna/Beyonce, 6 figures, got to be fine, fit at all times. Even when she's sleeping, she needs to be done up, all that kind of stuff. It can be a little bit outside of the box if you're not going to be in the social vicinity of any of those type of women. And so it's your standards should only be realistic. Not that they should be lower, but you should understand what's possible for you to get most likely. Now, can you get a Beyonce? Can you get a Rihanna type of woman? Yeah, it's possible. But the percentage chance of that actually happening is probably slim to none, mainly because your situation don't equate to it. If you ain't, living in one of the three one of the three meccas of the world socially, which probably be like Atlanta, Miami, Los Angeles, somewhere along them 3 states or something, most likely you ain't finna see Beyonce, in freaking Kansas or, just for an example, nothing against Kansas, shout out to y'all. So I'm just like, you should be realistic to that. Like me, I love Megan Good. Megan Good happened to be single, and she just so happened to come my way. All shots are getting fired. But am I hedging my bet on only Megan Good or nothing? No, because realistically, I'm probably not gonna meet her, within the vicinity of where I'm at now in my life, financially, physically, that kind of thing. So I'm saying keep it real. Like keep it real 99. Keep it real with yourself. Keep it real with what you realistically can obtain 9 times out of 10. But you can hold out the flame, but just keep it real with yourself and understand, okay, this would be good. Because we've gotten to the idea of settling being negative. And to settle means, even by definition, means like, okay, we got something that works for both parties. So when does settling become a bad thing? I'm gonna leave it at that. We can give it back to Zelma or Uniqo. When does settling become bad? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Joe, when does settling become bad? Are you checking all them boxes you putting out on these women, Joe? All these boxes you checking?
There was a point in time I was a little boy named Joseph, and I was going to be with a light-skinned virgin as my wife. I learned that was not realistic. And you will go on. Is that person out there right now? 100%. I know that somebody has to exist. That's that. I just haven't run into them. And the thing is just like you find yourself like, man, I really like this girl, but she ain't no virgin. And then you get to think about all the pride and all that stuff. So, like, I think being realistic is number one. Like, there's a dude out there that hit Beyonce that's not named Jay-Z. I truly believe that. There's a guy at her school in Houston that she was crushing on. We just don't know that. I'm just saying, anything can happen. I mean, but there's somebody out there that's like, are you talking about the little bitch on TV? Man, I'm just saying.
Shout out to Monte. He had to go. He'd probably be back. Join us later if we're still available.
He got a boss fight.
Yeah, he was out at the local
Mother
dollar
base.
Yeah, he was at the local dollar store.
Oh, doing Metal Gear stealth missions for what?
Bro, listen, had to take him out. Had to do it for a TikTok. I don't know if he was doing it for TikTok, but shout out to Monterey. Hopefully
he probably did it for Dollar Tree, which is a much better store.
Let us know in the comments. Do you like which Family Dollar, Dollar Store,
Dollar Tree, or Dollar General? Which one do y'all like more?
You can put Family Dollar now.
It's giving Piggly Wiggly with the font of Family General.
Joe,
or Family Dollar.
Lower your expectations. Hey, listen. If
I know.
got what you need in there, go get it.
Nothing costs $1 in there. It's like everything is generally rounded up to the next dollar, whatever it is. I think that's what that is.
But yeah, but the one thing I wanted to say was on this episode, and y'all can let me know if y'all agree in the comments or not. I want to seriously ask y'all one thing. Y'all expectations are mad weird. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, and some of that's from youth, some of that is from inexperience in life, and some of that is from a bunch of other things. Not dissing you. That's just natural. That's how everybody got to go through this. Because at one point, you're like, yo, I'm going to do all this. I'm going to get all these women. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to have 20 women. Then when I turn 26, I'm going to just settle down. I'm like, but you would have no experience doing that when you learn when you hit 26. That you have no experience settling down, and all you date is this specific type of woman because that's what you chased your whole life, your judgment get kind of shaded. That's why when I see Fresh and Fit, that's why when I see academics and I see these people who chase this, and then they all say that all these women are like this, it's truly the women you attracted you want. So let's be honest, y'all not really like that coldest dudes in the world. Not no shade, but you're not. And at the same time, you got a little fame. Guess what that attracts? You know what I mean, Joe?
Yeah, like Nipsey Hussle gets to go with Lauren London.
And
he gets to do that. I don't think that happens in any other form of fashion unless he went on that path. But he gets to go with
Nipsey was kind of, even when he was young, he was kind of considered solid. You know what I mean?
Or will we say Lauren London gets to go with Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle was kind of solid in LA. You in LA, you in Nipsey, you kind of solid.
Okay, let's take it to Lil Wayne. Did Lauren London get to date Lil Wayne, or does Lil Wayne get to date Lauren London?
Like I said, Nipsey is solid. Where he from? Lil Wayne is he been famous since he was little. So I don't know how, when I say solid, how solid. I'm not dissing him. You know what I mean? Like you were famous at 14. We don't know how you were without the fame because since you was a little kid, you was singing Duffel Bag Boy. You know what I mean? Like you the little nigga in the white t-shirt running around, about a little bit older than me, by like 4 years.
Like your mom knew you was making millions of dollars and still said you couldn't cuss.
Yeah, you that person. So I can't. So it's not like a diss that Wayne wouldn't be solid. You just don't know because he never had to experience not. Where DJ Academic and the other people, you kind of like, okay, you think he was a man in high school? You know what I mean? So when they get fame, and there's no shot at him, but it's just truthful.
We were just talking about Twitch people. We
Yeah.
were just talking about them.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to take it as a diss, but it's just like it's honest though. Like you think certain people, like Tekashi 69 was known as Daniel, and he worked at the little restaurant being a waiter. You think he was pulling Jade then when he was the waiter as Daniel? You know what I mean? No, he wasn't. That don't mean you couldn't. I don't know if he was with baby mama and she fine too, but I don't know if you could. I don't know, like you can pull something, but then you know what I'm saying? It's a different world. And once you get rich and then you like, oh, I'm finna get all these women, you attract a certain type of woman. Which I was telling you the other day about like the Will and Mark, when people see something, they be like, oh, that dude don't know it. He not solid like dudes who been used to like getting women without money. So we're gonna attract to him because we fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm thinking about Nicki Minaj and her guy. He's still nameless to me. Who is he? I still don't know who he is.
He
But
rap though.
but Nicki Minaj seems to be the type of girl that would give a quote unquote regular guy a chance. You know what I'm saying?
If
She doesn't have to have the power couple. She's good with where she's at. You know what I'm saying?
But if he's solid,
whereas other people,
if he's solid, like the dude kind of, you know, he got a street rep.
No, I don't know.
He got a street rep basically.
Where did Nicki meet him in the first place?
Probably in the streets.
And then all these crazy allegations come out about him and all this stuff, and then that was big news today actually. They were comparing him to, I can't remember who else it was on Twitter, but anyway, yeah, I'm just saying like, is he the type of dude that got the street rep to be like, man, if I see Nicki Minaj right now, I'm a bagger. Does he have that kind of clout, confidence? Can he get in the same room with Nicki?
Yeah, it's true.
So your expectations and you know, they can vary. They can vary. I think if I'm in the right room with a lot of these celebrity ladies and I get to have that conversation, not like, hey girl, man, you look so good, that kind of thing. No, like a actual, like just have that conversation, make them laugh, that kind of thing. I think I could draw interest. But if the line gets crossed at my finances, then girl, I'm every 2 weeks with mine. So
that is true.
Like you go do you a show tomorrow if you feel like it. Like shit, I come up there for $10,000. You got 10 bands. Like if I'm with a girl that's like that, I can't compare to that where I'm at right now. You might have to build me to that. You might have to build me to where I can make an appearance and do things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that also has a lot to do with standards and whatnot, because you know she got a job. Check that box off. Okay, now you got this other tier that she make more money than you. At that point, you got to kind of humble yourself a little bit and just be like, yo, it's sometimes that I can't meet her here all the time. So now am I checking her box? Because she make more money than me. Am I checking your box? And then now we just all checking boxes and we just trying to see if we can, what Madea say, write a list.
Yeah.
If the dude, I can't believe I'm using Madea with you on here, because you know you are the Tyler Perry connoisseur when it comes to all plot lines that are Tyler Perry. And that was one of the things that where people was like when it comes to Madea, they was like, that's a good idea. Write a list. If the good outweighs the bad, keep rocking with him. If the bad outweighs the good, then don't rock with him. I think that's something we can rock with when it comes to when it comes to, you know, checking all the boxes. Do you have more boxes that you check?
Yeah.
And then is there that super duper important box, which might be like, does he have a
The red
kid?
box.
Does she have a kid? Matter of fact, do you have 3 or more kids? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that might be a big check box for you. That's like, that might tip the scale all the way to like, nah, forget it. Like, oh, she's nice, she cooks, she's really good at, I don't know, Tekken. She watches anime. She got 3 kids. Three, and okay. Okay, she got 3 kids. Now, how many baby daddies she got? It's just one out of a failed marriage or something? Okay. Or is it she got 3 baby daddies and it's like, nah, I don't give a fuck how cool you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think there's there's heavy boxes, and then there's like regular everyday boxes, and then you just gotta weigh it out based on how each box feels to you. And that's why you have the crate challenge.
True. That's why you had the crate challenge. Don't fall. But to Joe was saying, hey, listen, if I can't go online and say, hey, my girl got to stay at home and cook and clean. And I can't afford for her to stay at home and cook and clean. Don't make sense. Like if I ain't making 6 figures so you can stay at home and cook and clean in this economy, how in the world I'm expecting you to stay at home and cook and clean and I can't afford it? It don't make sense. Your box checking is done got out of hand. You up here just you regurgitating something that somebody else saying from Andrew Tate's and the Sneakos, and somebody was saying that, oh, it's to motivate you and get you big. No, you gotta be realistic. Everybody not gonna be rich. I happen to think I'm the best. We the best on the mics, so I think we about to beat up. But yeah.
It's called the 1% for a reason.
If everybody got there, it wouldn't be. Matter of fact, if everybody was rich, nobody would be rich because we all would have money.
Your money's no better than mine if we at the same
To
level.
be honest with you, whoever had more would start being bigger. $1 million won't be nothing if everybody had $1 million.
Because we all know that there's some people that can make millions of dollars and they really lame as hell.
Yeah. And like I said, and by the way, the boxes that you check might not even be something hardcore for some other woman. You might get a beautiful woman that you want that might be that you might feel like you're not checking her box because you check her boxes though. Maybe she like a nerdy dude. Maybe she like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe she like watching anime. Maybe she likes some things, and you check all those boxes. I might not be the whole box, but I check more than most dudes. So she like, I'm gonna get a dude a chance.
Hey, imagine Meg the Stallion's dude walks in on her watching Fairy Tale or some shit. Just some he walks in on her watching Death Note. And he says, "Are you back watching that bullshit again?" Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
He might be checking other boxes.
What kind of narcissist would ever? You better be right there watching anime with her, man. I'm just saying. But that's because that's what I like though. You know what I'm saying? You get a baddie like Meg the Stallion. I know in my situation, she's not exactly privy to anime. I think she's bad, and I don't think I'm an ugly looking guy, but it's like, I'm just saying, I'm not Meg the Stallion, but I mean, man, you ain't trying to come in here and take a look. you know what I'm saying? That's like, I wouldn't, I think that would be against everything to come through and be like, you watching this bullshit again? And no understanding or anything, just acting like just being like that, bro. Meg, if Meg the Stallion likes to go fishing and I hate fishing, I'm a learn to like fishing. Unless that's a box that's heavy enough for you to be like, I'm leaving Meg the Stallion. Because I don't like fishing and she does.
You like?
Just think about. I mean, I'm just saying, those are real boxes.
She likes Sailor Moon. I know that.
She likes Sailor Moon.
Shout out to Sailor Moon, the most powerful being there.
The most powerful tiara throwing person of all time.
Yeah. But the thing I'm getting at is you see a lot of these dudes, and this is man case. I want to help the young dude. You see all these dudes talking about they want to get all these women and all this, but then you gotta realize what you attract. And then all the women you know how to talk to. You're not gonna be able to talk to the girl who's a nerd if you just talk to the girl you like to brag about your money and stuff. Like, oh, I got money, I'm getting money, and I'm getting this power, and I'm getting this influence, and the women just flock to me. No, it's a specific type of woman that flock to you. And that's why you be like, that's what these women want. No, that's the women that you attract. All these women ain't after all your money, dog. That's just ultimate true. But again, you get money, and that's your whole personality. So when you in person and you call yourself your YouTube name, well, I can call myself Zelman because that's my middle name. But you know what I'm saying, Joe? What kind of women you think you gonna attract? The one that like the YouTube personality, the one that likes the YouTube, the one that thinks about, oh, you famous, oh, you got this, oh, you got that, oh, you check these boxes, and that's what they after. They want that. So guess what women you attract? Though you ain't gonna know how to talk to a woman that's humble or none of them other women that like that. You gonna know how to talk to them because that's what you dealt with. Like you can't diss Kim Kardashian and Cardi B on your platforms or on Twitter or TikTok, and that's all you want. Like, because if you be like, I'm getting money so I can get these women, guess what the women that like money are, Joe? Guess what who they like, Joe? Joe, they ain't like old girl who just like work at the nursing home. They ain't them women. You know who they are? They're like them scammer girls and them hot girls and just go out there and city girls and all them other kind of girls that you claim you hate, but that's what you attract. That's what you want to attract. Those are the ones you see on TV. So you can't diss the people you want to attract. You're like, oh, I don't want to attract them, but what you brag about attracts them. Joe, I can't catch a fish, a specific type of fish without the bait I need to catch the fish that the fish like. I'm going to catch the other fish. Joe, if I want a bass, I have to know what the bass likes versus if I just throw any bait and the one a catfish, like I'm going to get a catfish instead of a bass. I can't use the bait to get the one I don't want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a good analogy. Like, but I think about a lot of stuff when it comes to dating. And it's like, yeah, do I have my boxes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I definitely have those boxes that like, quote unquote must have type stuff. And then you got like those miscellaneous boxes. Like, that's cool if you check that, but I mean, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Meg seems cool. She seemed cool, but we don't know stuff that trigger her. But or let's go and shout out to her to making it to the level of where she is a measure of what it is to be like a bad female. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks like how she looks, and then she seems like a cool person. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her because we didn't know who she was until she started rapping, right? So let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Dude, would I like talking to you? You know what I'm saying? Would you like talking to me? Like, so you got to start thinking of stuff because, like, if it was up to me right now, if I'm dating Kim Kardashian, all it would be is it would basically be just for her looks, and I know she got more money than me, but what about other stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we enjoy each other's company? Like, is this cool? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's really so much based off of looks and money. Those things help, but at the end of the day, man, if I'm just miserable being with you, like or like, because what if she is stupid? I mean, yeah, she got through law school, but I mean, we might have a little nepotism in that. She might be good at law. Her dad was,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, it's I think it's a lot of boxes, and we all try and check them off. But I think that the one that's most important is, does she make you happy? And so here's the does she make you happy box. The does she make me happy box is, am I attracted to her? Let's start there. Am I attracted to you? All right, cool. Now, do we vibe? Are we good? Even though we vibe, if I'm not attracted to you, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Can she cook? Oh, she can't. But do she make sure we eat? All right, I can give you that. Shit, you ordered a Domino's pizza, that's cool, whatever. So I mean, it's a lot of boxes to check off, and I just think that the main thing that happens is, does she make me happy, and what are the things that make you happy? And me, saying that whoever I date gotta be a millionaire, that's not a realistic box. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I think for women, that's a less realistic because women I feel like are better or more capable of being a millionaire before a guy is. So women, are you checking the score? Like, does the person that you talk to, they gotta be a millionaire like you? Because you are shrinking the pond of the fish, if you ask me. It's different for men. We talked about this on a couple of man caves ago. It's different for men from a financial standpoint and jobs that are offered and all that stuff. So that being said, I think we all just need to check ourselves. Like, you might be a millionaire, you got this, but I mean, make sure that you stick to a good standard that will make you happy. But stick to one that's realistic. Because let's be real, not every dude is going to be a millionaire, nor is capable. And it's way too many women in the world and way too many men. It's not as many. The pool is much smaller when you try and have, like, if he ain't in NBA, it ain't nothing. Brittany Renner, for instance, her pool is kind of small, but it's big though, because she is who she is. It's a lot of dudes that would bang her, but who's dating her and means it.
Well, like I said, it's like there's women who don't care about that. Then you got the women that do. You got men that care about the cooking and cleaning. And you got the men that don't. Just make sure you're able to check the boxes of the things that you want, and you can return the check boxes. Because if you can't check, if she's a 10 and she cook and clean and she do all that, and you broke, you busted, you don't dress well, you don't smell that well, you don't really make that much money. I'm like, how do you expect her to? Y'all not even. It's not, the bosses don't check you. She can't have 8 boxes checked off and I can only have 1. I gotta work on some. Clean yourself up, dress better, do certain things. Hey, make sure you got as many boxes you can check so you can be like, so the boxes can be checked on what you want and what you desire. Because if it's uneven, if it's unevenly yoked, things get bad. And I want to tell a story. This is actually with your cousin, Uniqo. So I'm up here, headstrong, 19-year-old. I'm this dude. I done dated 3 baddies back to back, straight 10s. I ain't going for this. And then I developed the mindset that all these women are high maintenance. Of course, Joe, what you think they are if they all 10? They gotta have the nail done, the fashion. They had to have the best shoes. Their hair gotta always be dead. They gotta have the best makeup. They gotta have the best all this. And I'm like, Jesus. And they used to it. They daddy's girls. They usually daddy girl. They usually pretty. People usually go over back for them and all that stuff. And I developed a mindset, Joe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, all women are high maintenance. Women are just high maintenance. And it's your cousin who had a 8.5. West ain't gonna have no ugly girls, but I'm saying it don't even matter about that. But he had an 8.5, and she was cool, and she just like to hoop. So she come in our apartment and just want to hoop and just chill. She didn't need none of the other stuff. She didn't need nothing. I'm not saying it ain't nothing wrong with the other stuff, by the way. I'm just saying how your mindset can be changed by the people you date in your pool and who you chase after. So now, so I'm like, oh, okay, this girl seemed cool. Her friends seemed cool. But now my mindset changed because I'm like, oh, every woman ain't high maintenance. They do have to be maintained, by the way. I'm not saying they don't have to get hair fixed and their nails done and stuff like that. But I'm just saying in general, they don't have to all of them don't have to have the best clothes and all that stuff. I don't want, and sometimes you get jaded by the people you chase after and what you want. And sometimes that cute girl down the road gonna have you regretting, like, dang, bro, she a good wife to dude, and I could have dated her. You know what I mean? Like she hold it down. She got cute as she got older too. Hey, I chose old girl over her because I'm like, oh yeah, old girl, she the baddest in school. I can take her around college. I can drive around everybody like, look who he got. That my boy right there. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Why you homie up here with just a cool chick who we can just ride with, who we can talk to, who play video games with him, who try to play basketball with him, who go to a game with him. I'm a big girl. I don't do basketball. What do we have in common? But I'm always chasing this trophy. And that's why when I say in the episode, lower your standards, because sometimes they ain't even your standard. So I'm not even actually telling you to lower your standard. I'm telling you to lower your idea of the perfect girl. Oh, she gotta look like this. She gotta do that. She gotta be like this. She gotta be built like this. And sometimes you just want a girl you can chill with and love. Because your idea of the woman you want is usually a trophy that you think you can take around that you think will make you look cool. And that's not who you truly want to get old with. You know what I mean? You don't want to get old with the trophy because the trophy might not be what you wanted. And when I say trophy, I'm just talking about the pretty girl that you ideally you want in your mind as you growing up. Like, oh, I want this girl. She gotta look like, to Joe said, she gotta be this and this and this. And she look like Beyonce. She look like Ashanti. Cause I'm that dude and I deserved it. But Tia Tamara don't look bad, dog. You know what I mean? And what if they like what you like? But nah, they ain't enough because that's what I want. And a lot of dudes, I feel like, got this mindset when they see women out here that they see on the internet with certain dudes, and the dude's not happy, but you see it because, like, oh, he with the future with all the baddies. Look at him, he being a toxic king. He with all the baddies. I gotta quit. Is the nigga really happy? I don't know. The nigga ain't found a wife yet. And he older than us by a good bit. Ain't he 36, 37? I don't know how old he is. But that's all I'm saying. Like, you got this image like, oh, I want this and that, but then all of a sudden you don't get what you really want. You ain't got a girl you can just talk to about your problems. You gotta get, because if you talk to her, she gonna use it against you because she needed an advantage. Because she really just a trophy. And if you got something, you a trophy too. And it's the same way with women too. Sometimes your ideal dude ain't the same. But right now I'm talking to the young men. This ain't about you. You can take it too, by the way. This is good advice, but this is coming just from a 31-year-old dude who dated baddies and now single at 31. And just see.
Yeah, I mean, I know me 100%. I had to like come back down within myself and like relax, bro.
Like this.
Like maybe she don't want to take a shot with you because she don't take shots. Like maybe she don't want to be an Instagram couple. Just because you on the internet don't mean she want to be on it. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, it's like, you know, damn, do she want to help me do what I do? She might do it in other ways. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta check them boxes that's most important, and then, you know, you can live without some of them other ones, man. A lot of stuff is just sprinkles. Because a cheese pizza is pretty good, man. Unless you lactose intolerant. But let's just pretend you're not.
And if you is, look, that don't check your box. You can't eat cheese, so that ain't good for me. You're
So, I mean, you know, I y'all take it back to this. Like, man, I eat pork like a motherfucker, man. Shorty don't eat pork. But, you know, I would kind of think and be like, what's she gonna tell my child? Should we ever have a child? Is she gonna tell my nigga he can't eat pork? And then how's that gonna make me feel?
You gotta check it. It's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of hesitancy.
It's a lot of boxes, or you just let that shit ride. But I'm gonna eat pork. But you know what? Maybe out of respect for her though, I won't eat pork in front of my child. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to. That might be the box that you check, or it checks the box for her. He's caring. Shit, I go to brunch real quick and give me a sausage omelet with all this and some bacon, some good ass bacon. And that turkey bacon tastes like I don't know, shit, them play kitchen bacons. So with that being said, I'm just saying I prefer pork, so I may just not eat that in front of them. But you know, that's just but I can still go get bacon whenever the fuck I want to.
And like, if you consider somebody, you'll do it too. You know, somebody can't stand the smell of.
That's it.
Like,
if you can, yeah, like, yeah. And then when she cook, I ain't mad at his turkey or chicken.
My dad got
ground beef.
My dad got sick. My mom, guess what she didn't do? She liked pork chops and steak, but the smell made him sick. Guess what she do? That's what she didn't do. Okay, we can't cook this right now.
And that's just
It's because I care about them and I don't want them there. You know what I'm saying?
it's weighing it out. Like, is being in the physical presence worth me losing the physical presence because I enjoy this food? You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you don't check enough other boxes, you probably don't need to do all that. But
You check enough boxes to where, like,
yeah,
like, damn, if I gotta give up pork, not altogether. I'll find my ways to get some pork.
you probably need some
But
meat pork though.
I don't know what my grandparents is nice and good and old. They pushing
Meat
100.
pork is different, bro.
I grew up on chitlins and all that stuff, and
But yeah, stop that hesitancy for that expectation that you had in your mind when you was 10 or 12. You guys, by the way, a lot of y'all ain't gonna appreciate what we saying right now, but you will one day. You will one day. Trust me, I ain't appreciate it either. You will when you learn like yo, I had some wild expectations, dog, growing up. My worldview was way different from 18 to 30. Trust me. Y'all wouldn't. I might have been viral by now if I was 18. You know what I mean? Because I would have said some wild stuff on the internet. Y'all wouldn't have told me half of this stuff y'all tell me now. Only reason I did because I went places. I did things. I met people. And you learn to empathize with people. Even though you don't understand it, you empathize. You know what I mean? Hey, once you see, for instance, when you grow up in the dirty South, you be like, oh, my son can't be this, so he get kicked out. Then you meet somebody that actually got kicked out, and you be like, damn, that's what your parents did to you. You know what I mean? And you start feeling the type where you're like, damn, you struggle like that? Yeah, bro, I was in the street, nobody to take care. I'm 14. I'm like, 14? Getting kicked out of here, man.
bro, my grandma caught me with a blunt when I was like ending my senior year. And she's like, I can't believe you got this in my house, blah, blah, blah. I don't think she really gave that. I don't think she really cared. It's just the fact, like, disrespect our house kind of thing, whatever. You know, we've been through with your mom, that whole thing. And shit, I was like, that's all right. I'm gonna make it out here on the street on my way to college. And I'm just like, that's all right. I'm gonna make it throughout the summer. I'm gonna be straight. Man, I got up there. All them street niggas said, man, Joe, go home, man. Just swallow your pride. Go home, bro. Go home. Cause do you really want? I was like, bro, it's 11:30 at night on a Sunday. Do you want to be standing out here with us? Or would you like to be playing your game? Or, talking on the phone to females, whatever you do. You want to be out here with us because we have to do this. I was like, shit, good point. I holla.
Yeah. So like in that mindset from being back in the day, you like I said, you meet people, you go different places, you experience things, you become more of an empath as you get older. Well, unless you stay in your echo chamber in which you just listen to the same people you always listen to, but once you go different places, like trust me, New York is way different than Mississippi. Chicago, Miami, the most different place I ever seen in my life. Yeah, I went to Japan, I went overseas. Miami's still different. Miami, a bunch of people trying to. Miami's similar to LA though in a lot of ways because they trying to pretend like they make. But LA is full on that version. But I'm kind of used to that. Cause I'm kind of used to the fake it till you make it.
No, Miami, you can actually be like broke.
Yeah, but they ain't
and still do stuff.
Yeah,
Like
LA, you ain't doing. You homeless if you broke. You gonna be that dude up here. Like it's healthy people be homeless in LA. Like they be fully.
they gonna ask you, what are you doing here with that amount of pay? Why are you even here mingling with people? Shouldn't you be doing something else?
It's dudes in LA right now on the beach doing like pull ups, as buff as I don't know what, ain't on no drugs, nothing like all these other people other places. They just good. They just too poor to live in. Like, hey, listen, they treat us good on the street a little bit. We get to do what we gotta do, and then I just work out and try to save up some money.
Like in Miami, you can look rich off of 35K.
Nah, they gonna
LA
still claim you though. You can survive.
No, I'm saying if you 35K and you look healthy, you got a chance of bagging something. Like you can be like, man, I'm the manager at Best Buy, and you just got like a cool little body, a cool little look. oh, you can still bag some. LA, I'm the manager of Best Buy, and let me see your crib.
How many followers on
See,
Instagram you got?
that's why we don't
Oh, they love
see
that
that.
Instagram. I had a girl ask me
Yeah.
about Instagram.
Oh, it's a photo shoot on every block off a phone, bro. In LA, 100%. It's a whole bunch of people that's pretending, but we can't pretend like you don't got 6 roommates though. You know what I'm saying?
Like you got 10K followers on your business page. Well, that's you bare minimum. Bare minimum.
That's for you to take me to coffee. What?
You could talk to me now. I wouldn't even speak to you without 10K followers. I'm like, what? Hey, but like I said, the world is vastly different, and your experience in your life is minuscule in the world overall. There's billions of people. You probably only got a few thousand that think like you, honestly. And your little echo chamber can agree with it. But like I said, when I say lower your standards, I don't really mean lower your standards. I just mean lower your expectation of your standards, because you don't really want what you claim you want. Like, you claim you want that, but you don't want what comes with it. Like, a lot of people can't take fame. Y'all want to be famous, but you can't take it, because the second everybody talk about you and diss you, you can't handle it. You know what I mean? Oh, somebody said so-and-so about me. Dog, you want 10 million followers? Dog, 1,000 people. Somebody said something mean to you, about to cry. I don't know how you can't handle it. But that's all I got to say about this episode. Joe, you got anything else?
That's it, man. Shit, man. Get you a girl that y'all work it out together, man. You still enjoy waking up to her. And she enjoy waking up to you and what you have. You might have some things that maybe you don't got a whole bunch of money, but she cool with what you make. She all right with the little things. And you know what? You might make you a little bit more money than she do, but she might do the little things for you. You know, like, and I'm not saying that's my situation, but I'm just saying a female that, you know, she might not have a lot of money, but she think about me. You feel me? And here, Joe. Here's a Goku model kit. You know, I like that shit. So you ain't gotta be the richest person in the world, man. Especially when it come to me. And you know, I hope that I got enough. That's all I gotta say. I hope I got enough, just enough, to make you happy.
And learn relationship. Learn how to be in a relationship. Learn how to love. I know some of y'all young. If you're young and you just doing what you do, just do what you do. But at the same time, once you get older, learn to be in a relationship, because then you don't want to be 35 and lonely, because you don't know how to love somebody, because all you do is chase. Joe, what can they find you?
UniqoWilliams.com. We are about to go. Oh, in the past, we will have gone live to talk about the Laker news with Pat Bev. And that's really all I think Aaron Donald hit somebody in the head. He double fisted 2 Bengals helmets and was swinging at them at the practice. So that's interesting in my life right now. So it's camp foolery and preseason foolery this episode. So I don't got real gossip for y'all today, but we still gonna talk about it.
Yeah. You can find me in the link tree below. Books, merch, podcast, all those things. Let us know your thoughts. What have you learned? If you're an older gentleman, give some advice to the younger people. I want to hear your advice. If you're a younger person, tell us how you feel. I want to understand how you feel, because I know where you come from, but like I said, you're different from me. So I don't know your experiences. Maybe you were more relationship oriented when you were younger, whereas I was not. I was not relationship oriented. I could cut you off in a minute. I'll get somebody else.
Man, you already know my deal, man. I will be alone. I have no problem with that.
But now I'm more into a relationship. I'm more into a relationship.
Because I think it just, that takes work to be happy within yourself and be trying to make somebody else happy, and then also expecting them to make you happy in a sense while you still trying to maintain your happiness. So any letdowns that you have, you gotta balance it, man. You gotta balance it out. At the end of the day, make yourself happy.
Yeah, so be a relationship person. Learn how to do it. You know, get you young, do your thing. You gotta learn somehow, because you ain't gonna learn from me just telling you. So go live your life. I appreciate y'all. Peace. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All that stuff. Bye. Why do I say bye like that?